They were so excited, yes.
It was a new concept in Sikkim. Totally new actually. It's the first of its kind.
It's hard to choose because you got lots of good ideas.
We wanted something different. The kind of education that is going on, that is there in the market.
And Taktse is something which is different, which they make you understand and then realize what you are really learning.
The difference that I saw was you have many schools coming up everywhere, but then what I felt with Taktse was that they were steadfast in their goal to give the kind of education which they believed in.
For a child to become more independent and be more developed, we felt that maybe we'll get the kind of education from Taktse that we want for our child.
Instead of the mainstream education, we thought why not give her a school where she can voice her thoughts.
The education is more personalized up in Taktse.
Everybody was raising their hands and almost everybody had that confidence.
My son Jordan was studying and I found that in like 2 years it was destroying his spirit. He wasn't being rewarded for being himself, for asking questions in class, for giving answers that were contrary to what the teacher had spoon-fed them. I didn't think it was the way I wanted my kid to develop. And then I went out to check Taktse. I just sat in the classes for one day and the very next day I changed schools.
I went to Taktse and I happened to go on that when the morning assembly was going on. And when I saw like small kids with so much confidence going up and giving that public speech address, and I was shocked, look at the confidence, even adults won't be able to do that.
At Taktse we have a focus on leadership, and what we've seen happen in really amazing ways is that when you expect something of a child, they rise up to that expectation.
Welcome to Taktse! Welcome to Taktse!
I went to a traditional school, and where the class was divided into mostly front benchers and back benchers and bench warmers, and the amount of attention a student paid in class decreased in that order. But in Taktse we follow the concept of sitting in circles, and it allows us to look directly at each other as we are speaking, and it also in a way makes us feel that nobody comes first or last. It is a way of giving equal opportunity to every speaker.
So I have become more confident. I understand what's happening in class and now I can actually apply them in what I'm doing.
At Taktse we have the freedom of speech. Like in other schools, in our previous schools, we were scared of giving the wrong answers. But then in our classes, if we disagree with the teachers, we can speak up and then correct them, and they won't take it in a disrespectful way.
When I was studying in a school, our classrooms are filled with students, around 40 to 50 students, and there was one teacher in that classroom, teaching math or English or science. It was very difficult for struggling students to understand, or get that extra attention or help from the teacher.
What I found different in Taktse is that we have smaller classrooms, and even if you're an average student, you get your space. The teacher's listening to you, the teacher wants you to grow.
When kids love coming to school, their minds open and they become sponges for all the information and skills that we want to teach them.
We actually have fun, and there's lots of interaction between not only the teacher and the student, but then student.
Soon you find them raising their hands, unafraid to answer a question, and even that slight act of just raising their hand and saying, trying to voice their answer, I think shows that there is some difference that we are making.
We try to incorporate a lot of role-playing, documentaries, creative work, technology in our studies, and the students just love that.
I have changed a lot since I came to Taktse, because first when I came here I didn't know how to speak in English, so now I know how to speak in English.
The love of books that they take from here is one thing that fits them.
Yeah.
I feel that after I've come to Taktse, I've become more independent, and I can speak in front of larger groups, and I feel more confident.
When our children leave our school, they leave confident, they leave strong, and with an incredible foundation that really stands them in good stead wherever they go.
We love Taktses, and since this is my last year, I don't want to leave the school.
We welcome you to come and visit our school, sit in on our classrooms, see exactly what's happening, what would happen if your child came here. It's very exciting.
Taktse mein aaiye. Welcome to Taktse.
Welcome to Taktse. Welcome to Taktse.
Welcome to Taktse.
Welcome to Taktse.